Let's talk about suction. When you think Dyson, think manchestervacs.com.
Hello there, today's video is another one of the very lightweight machines that Dyson sort of hide in plain sight. This is the Dyson Micro 1.5 kilo, and in the last video I did the Dyson OmniGlide, and we're still sort of broadly in the same family here because we're on very, very lightweight machines. Yes indeed, 1.5 kilos this is. Very, very tiny little thing. So we're going to have a little look at it. So on top here we have the controls. There's no trigger on these. There's just controls that are rather like the Dyson hairdryers. And it does work quite well. In terms of emptying, much the same as all Dyson cordlesses. We just have a little slidey bin there. But let me tell you about this bin. Have a look at this bin. It is very, very small. And I mean very, very small. You're going to get next to nothing in here. And this, again, if you're looking at this in the UK or from the US, you're going to think, well, that's bloody useless, isn't it? What good's that to anybody? These are designed for the Asian market. Dyson, as you probably know, are now domiciled in Singapore. And they've morphed into a tech company with hairdryers and fans and earphones and things that go across your face like a mask built into earphones and all the other things that they're developing. They are really morphing into a technology company, and the new machines, certainly the small machines like the brand new PencilVac Fluffycones thing that they've just launched in Japan, they are tilting really at their Asian market. And Asian markets mean small apartments, hard floors and not much space, especially in places like Japan and China, South Korea, Singapore, places like that. And that's where machines like this really are sold and really where they're popular. Because if you're on floor 14 of an apartment block, you're not treading in muck, are you? And a lot of these folk in those places, they're not very big on pets. If they have pets, it's going to be a dog about this big. They're not going to have an Alsatian. So, and they're not going to have cats because there's nowhere for it to go out. So they're not big on pets in those countries. So all they're going to get is the odd cobweb and the odd little tiny bit of dust. And you know, for that, a little tiny machine like this will probably do the job. But how is it as a machine? Is it useless? Well, do you know it's not, actually. You'd expect this to be a really pathetic kind of a thing. And it's not. It's not really designed for carpet, of course, because it's got a fluffy head on. And that fluffy head is just like a miniature version of the fluffy heads that you'll see on any of the bigger Dysons, the V8s, the V10s, the V11s, V15, etc. But you know, battery, that little tiny battery, we've got these on our site. If you happen to need one, that little tiny battery though, we've just done a bench test on one running on max, runs for 9 minutes, and that's, you know, that's longer than a lot of the bigger cordless Dysons. So it's actually very usable. The design of the head is the same as the bigger ones, it's just smaller. The design of the bin is the same as the bigger ones, it's just smaller. It's really like a Dyson V8 or a V7, just smaller. The filter on the back is much the same as you're going to find on any larger Dyson cordless, just a quarter turn twist off combination filter. Since I've managed to tip a bit of muck on the floor before, let's just see how it goes with that. Yeah, it's gone. Picked it up. There it is. You know, they're little, they're tiny, and they work. But as with the new PencilVac, they're not very popular here. Not many people have got them. It's something we very, very seldom see. So while we've got one, this one's just coming here for like a mini service and a wee job. I thought, while we've got one, let's have a look at it. Let's see if it's any good. And you know, for something so small that you would imagine to be completely pathetic, it's not, it's actually quite okay. So you can still buy these. There's a few of them hidden away around about the internet. There's a few on Dyson's site masquerading as reconditioned. They're actually just brand new old stock. It's how they often clear the old stock away. And you'll find one or two online. This and this, really, these are both going to be replaced by the Fluffycones thing that's been launched in Japan. It'll finally come here. But you know, like I said before, we are not the big market for this type of machine for Dyson, and indeed we are a diminishingly important market for Dyson as a whole. They sell to us because we're there and because they can, not because it's not like it was on the old vacuum cleaners where we were the primary market. I think the primary vacuum market, certainly in the mains sector, everybody's ate Dyson's breakfast, haven't they? Seabo and Shark, even though Shark are crap, and one or two others really, they've all eaten Dyson's breakfast in terms of mains powered machines. And in terms of Dyson's mains powered machine, the DC40 there, they haven't really innovated much since then, have they? And one of my next videos is going to be about the DC40 and really why Dyson's development of mains machines stopped and went more into the cordless sector. So anyway, that is the Dyson Micro 1.5 kilo, and if you're watching on YouTube, down on the bottom of your screen now you should find a couple of other videos. Over here I'm going to put the video that I did on that little Omni Glide, and over there I'm going to put something else that you might find interesting. So thank you for watching, and if you've got anything to tell me I'm right, tell me I'm wrong. Do you agree? Do you think they're crap? Do you think they're great? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.